Alright guys, so I got up this morning. I had to wait till this place opens. I don't know if you can see it in the background. This is the Orange County Tax Collector's Office. I am going in to get the trailer registered and tagged. This is my warning citation. When I purchased the vehicle and was the trailer was bringing it home, I got pulled over after like an hour of driving. I got pulled over in a little small town, but the lady was real nice. The police officer was real nice. She understood I just purchased it. So I'm going to go in and get all this took care of. Thankfully, no tickets because she just gave me a warning, which was fine. All right, guys, I'm not going to film inside because I don't think you are supposed to. But I'll just film this little bit before we get started. Alright guys, so we are back and we've got the tags and new registration. I'm not going to flip the tag over because, you know, don't really want people knowing the my tag number. Got the new tag, got the registration all switched out. So all that is done. Got my receipt here. $141.14. Yeah, I figured it was going to be about 180 bucks to get the tag and registration swapped, but you know, that's just the price of it. So it was cheaper than what I first thought, but I knew it was going to be high compared to other states. It is what it is, but it's done. Alright, so I got to put that on. That means the trailer is going to be ready to rock and roll when I get done with all the construction on it. I am going to look for a good new tire, rim, the whole 9 yards for the trailer, because I do not want to travel without a spare. I prefer to have two because it has two tires, but one will be enough for now. I'll probably get two. We got plenty of jacks and all that stuff because I do my own mechanic work on everything I work on, so of course I have jacks. But I've got to run to the dreaded Wally World. Yeah, I've been spending way too much time and money at Home Depot, so I've got to go there. I've got to pick up some L brackets for the construction. I need to get a good interior oil base paint. The reason I'm doing interior is mainly for that bathroom to help protect the against the water. I do have some floor tiling coming in Thursday, I believe, for the bathroom. So yeah, it's still going to be a busy week, guys. I'm hoping to have everything done by Saturday. Next Friday is when we are planning on pulling out and heading towards first Panama City, then Texas, then we're going to reside in Arizona for a few months before heading to Wyoming. We'll see what happens. I mean, we still got a partial week to the end of January after our deadline, so we could wait till right before February, but I want to get out there around the 1st of February. I really want to be in Arizona. You know, I got to go back to work. So, we'll see. We'll see if we make that deadline or not. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Alright, guys. So, I got the panels up last night. I got the frame built, set up there, using my makeshift wooden ladder I built. Unfortunately, the way I've got everything bolted up, it all moves as one big unit. There may have been a better way to build that, but that's the only thing I could think of at the time. Now I've got some wires coming, just dangling right here. That's off the panel, the 400 watts. Went ahead and tied them into the charge controller, make sure all my connections were good and everything. But those do use the MC4 solar connectors, so they work great. Technically that's what you should be using. I've wired directly and twisted and wire nut and soldered for many years. It all worked, but I wanted it done correctly this time around, so we hooked that up. I still have to run the wiring through and into, hide it better. I do have some piping and stuff. I'll probably run the wire through the piping. Just makes it look nicer. So today we're going to be going on top of the roof. I am going to mount the solar onto the roof. Basically, I slid the panels so that I have the end of the 2x4s that I will be drilling through. I'll silicone the base of it, shoot a bolt and board through the interior of the trailer, through the roof, through the 2x4, bolt it down. I'm also going to be working on a windshield, whatever, for the front of the solar panels. That way I don't get wind going underneath the panels and lifting them up, possibly ripping them off riding on the road. So I looked and I did not have any sheet metal that I could use. So since I do have plenty of scrap, I'll just be making it out of OSB. Put it, bolt it, screw it in place. I got plenty of caulking. Silicone caulk it up real nice, and I've got some exterior paint that we'll be using just to seal it up. But yeah, so let's go up to the roof and we'll start drilling and all that good stuff. Alright guys, so we are on the front end of the trailer. Of course I already have a hole pre-drilled, but I still got to go through this spacer that I've got underneath here. I had to put the spacer on because underneath the 2x4s I've got bolts coming up into the solar panels. All the bolts are actually going through the panels, going through this 2x4, and then the nut washing everything's on the back side. So to keep those bolts and stuff from rubbing this thin aluminum, I put these spacers on, and they're just nailed in place. And now I'm going to drill through. This is where a bolt's going to go through, and we're going to have another board on the back side to anchor all this down. So hopefully we don't lose the camera here. I think I can see inside the bathroom. So that will be that, and we'll do the rest of them. Alright guys, so let's go up the homemade ladder. This ladder is going to be disassembled once the roof is complete with the solar and everything. I've got everything mounted down. This lumber is actually going to get used up for another project inside the trailer, so let's go up here and we'll take a look what we got going on here. Alright, so we do have a small wind shear. Now that's just to keep the wind out from underneath the main center. As you can see here, it's unsupported all the way down on both sides. I'm not too worried about that. These things are anchored down, and we'll run our hurricane straps. I'm still deciding if I am going to anchor onto the frame itself up underneath here and then run the straps down, or I've thought about, for travel purposes only, thinking here guys, let me see what y'all think about in the comments section. I'm thinking about attaching the hurricane strap down this is fiberglass now, okay, this front cone is fiberglass, but anchoring down here, or let's just say we're shooting down and actually get into the sheet metal, because there is a rib there, and shoot a strap all the way across and anchor down. Now for traveling, I'll still be getting solar power coming in, and that strap will well, the hurricane straps are metal. You know what I might do? I've got some cargo straps, big old yellow cargo straps. we had a big old piece of equipment come into the place I used to work at. We had a big shear and roller come in, and they brought these things. They're like 3-inch wide straps, big yellow ones you see on big rigs all the time. I've got a whole roll of that. What I might do, and again, leave the comment section, guys. Let me see what you think on this, because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking about using those yellow straps to shoot across and anchor this thing down during travel. See, now when I get to my location, I can just pop that off, and we're sitting there with our solar already up. But that extra force to hold this thing down, I think those straps, the yellow straps, might be a good idea. And of course, just use the regular metal hurricane straps on the side, strapped down the side of the trailer along the ribs. So definitely let me know on that, guys. I've got some more projects I've got to do on the interior, so I'm gonna leave that comment up for you guys. Let me know what you think. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me climb down here. Oh, here we go. I think I got it back here in the back. Yes. Okay. I've got it coiled up in the back of the Tahoe. Wish the doors are locked. 1 second. Yeah, I'm holding my tripod. All right. Now. Yeah. So I got a whole roll. Well, that's only 2 inches. All right, 2-inch strap. I think if I run this on the top, and I can always undo it. I've got latches and stuff like that I can hook up to mount to pull this down with. I'm thinking this, guys. Y'all let me know in the comment section your thoughts. We got some people that are real big in construction, so definitely like to hear from you guys on that. See what you guys think about using this to strap down for travel. Now, the frame itself isn't going anywhere, but extra protection might be a good idea. So let me know. All right, guys. Now, this is the silicone I've been using. All right. And I just noticed today, because there's an issue in the bathroom. If I can get this to focus. Non-paintable. So what does that mean? Well, let's take a little walk. So when I opened up the trailer this morning, because I came in here and did a primer coat last night. Everywhere that there is silicone caulking, the paint has came off. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire brush, clean all that off, and come back in here and paint. This time, not on the silicone. Now, I did pick up some exterior paint today. So, it's supposed to be weather resistant, so that will help. I still have not got my floor tiles in yet. They should be coming in tomorrow. But I've got to get this bathroom prepped and ready to go. Alright, guys, so we have our platform for the toilet. Like I said, I just didn't want to, it needed to rise a bit, so we're not just like dropping on the toilet when we're trying to use the restroom. So you have that all framed up. There's a little kick piece here that's going to go into that wall divider. I've got some 2x4s already in the bathroom that's going to sit on. So yeah, got all that situated, cut out, and yeah, turned out pretty good. So that will be a riser for the bathroom, well, for the toilet anyway. So yeah, I've got a huge mess out here, guys. So basically, I can never tell when it's going to start raining here. It's nice and sunny outside 1 minute, then start raining like crazy the next. So I just keep everything in here that I can just shut the doors when I need to. Alright, guys, as soon as this focus. Okay, did a lot more painting. Recognize that backdrop. Yeah, I used adhesive spray, and we adhered that to our wall. Bathroom has been painted out, all except the floor. The floor is going to be cleaned up. I've got tile coming in on Thursday for the floor. The toilet, see if I can get up in here, guys. The toilet has been, or at least all the piping has been installed. As I raise up, put a little cabinet in the back here. As long as I don't touch the wall, I'll be okay. Alright, so that, once the paint is dry, it's going to be siliconed in. Be a little shelf. All this is going to be siliconed in after the paint is done. That is the plumbing for the toilet. And I lost focus again. As long as I stay in focus this time. Plumbing's done for the toilet. I've got a 9-inch clearance from the road from our piping, so that's not bad. All this stuff still has to be caulked in. Waiting for all the paint to dry. This is the exterior paint that I have put up here, and then we'll have to caulk everything in. Tile will be in on Thursday. I'll install that, and I'll also install the shower tomorrow when the paint dries. I gotta clean these up, at least one, because it's going to be a door here for the bathroom. I still got to work on this bed, trim that up, and get that completed. But yeah, coming along, guys. So take a step outside here. Alright, guys, so before I go inside, I got a shower and everything. I've been working on this, well, ever since I got back from the tax collector, get the title, the registration and everything on this. I wanted to give a real quick shout out to another channel, even though they're not converting a trailer. It is Martin Johnson. I'll pop up the link and stuff for you guys. Him and his family has been a huge inspiration for this build here, for our build in Wyoming. I'm getting a lot of great tips from his channel, and I don't know if you guys have checked it out yet. I've talked about his channel before. If you haven't, go check it out. They are based in Idaho, I believe now. That's where they're homesteading. And they got a complete walkthrough almost every day of everything that they're working on out there at their home. So I got my finger right in the way of the camera.